All right, I'm here to talk about my Money Blocks 4-week program coming up. And so this is called Heal Money Blocks. We're going to be meeting every Tuesday at 7 p.m. for 1 hour in a group setting. We already did a master class on this, so if you want to hop into my membership group, you can catch that underneath meditations. Also, if you do sign up for my membership group, and you want to join this program, you can get the program instead of for 555, you can get it for 333. I also have a payment plan option available for you so that money is not an obstacle for you, because hence we are there to work on that. Okay, so if you're feeling broke, things aren't working out for you, these are actually ways to improve your financial situation, identifying your limiting beliefs. Okay, so today I want to pull up some cards based on those conversations. And so it's interesting, the first card that we have here by Louise Hay says, there are no problems that do not have a solution. There are no questions without answers. So it kind of feels like intuitive wise, really tuning in, even right now, to what is truly blocking you from stepping into this program. Is it like lack of education? You need to find out more about the program so you can book in a free consult. Again, you can watch the master class in my membership group. Is it just in general money? You feel like you only have enough money for your bills, you don't have any surplus. And so when I say surplus, it's like sometimes people feel like they don't have extra money. They never feel like they have extra money. And so what is extra money, right? Well, extra money you might see as like loose change. You might see it as money in your savings account, money in your checkings account, money outside of your bills being paid. But what I get on a spiritual level, that there's no such thing as extra money. Money is energy. So if you look at your energy right now, from 1 to 10, is your energy an 11? Because that would be that you have extra energy. And if so, if you are an 11, what are you going to do with that extra energy? Because it's still telling you that something's not balanced, right? What we really want is to feel like we're coming from a full cup, energy-wise, and a full flow of abundance. Because if money is energy, then there's always enough to share, there's always enough to give. So if you're holding back financially, or you feel like it's not going to come back to you, that's probably what's causing you some issues. Because the sooner we're able to essentially just release it, use the money, put forward, it will come back to you in more ways than it is by hanging on to it. And it's also going to come back even quicker the sooner we can release it. So I'm not saying go spend every dollar that you have. However, it is important on a daily basis to be keeping your energy and money flow moving. Okay? So that's one important message that we're getting here. Okay? So in our masterclass, one of the things that was coming up for someone is that their attachment to money, if money were a relationship that you had, so would money be nice? Would money be difficult? That sort of thing. And I kind of get that there might be someone watching that feels like money is just stubborn, that it says it wants to do things, but when push comes to shove, it doesn't actually do it. It's like unmotivated, okay? So the moment I start to change, the moment I am willing to bring good into my life, the universe responds in kind. So if we even relate that to a stubbornness or a lack of motivation, right? There's this lack of push, but then there's also a lack of pull. So that's a lack of give and take mindset. So relationships are definitely going to be playing a role in this program, because a big thing is we need other people in order to survive. We can't live without people. So if you feel like you don't trust people, things like that, that could be a reason why you're lacking motivation or lacking, again, that flow or those exchanges. So I offer Theta healing as well. So let's do some Theta healing downloads. You can check out my blog if you want to know more about me or Theta healing, but would you like to release anything that's holding you back from receiving good things in your life? So, like material gain, financial wisdom, knowledge around yourself. And if so, say yes. Okay, I just get judgment, judgment, judgment. You might find that other people judge you or that you feel judged. And money is definitely something that has a lot of emotions attached to it, right? So self-worth will definitely come up here. So would you like to know that it's safe to let go of any judgments that you have around yourself in terms of your financial situation? Would you like to know that it's safe to move forward and look up at the stars a bit more, at the universe, for a sense of guidance or intuitive ways of thinking? And if so, just say yes. Okay, so there's still a lot of judgment. It's kind of like when we're not trusting other people or we're not trusting ourselves, it can definitely bring our energy down. So again, when we're not feeling great, our money will not be flowing because there's something going on that you're not happy with your work. You're not feeling like you're using your gifts and talents. We discussed that in the masterclass a little bit, that, that we're creating our own blocks essentially. We're stopping the flow because it's about listening into your heart and what you feel like you're supposed to be doing, right? So it's getting out of that logical brain and getting back into the heart space, okay? So would you like to know that it's safe to tune into your heart space, what your heart actually calls you to do? Would you like to know that it's safe to let go of all your logical ways of thinking that actually hold you back? Let that go on all levels. So if that's genetic, if you have had people in your life or your ancestors that would be judgmental towards money or be too in their head about money, okay? That's a deep one. Good. That feels better, but it still feels like at an 80% level. So it's hard when we don't have people talking in a group setting. But if you could think about the 20% that's left in there where you feel like you're still in your head about money, what is that related to? I feel like it might be, I need money for the future, something like that, right? Well, I don't have money for the future. So do you see how saying that statement is actually putting you into that scarcity mindset? So affirmations are something else I recommend. That's why we're working with my affirmation deck. So you could say something like, I am gifted, I am creative, I am knowledge, I am wisdom, things like that. I am guaranteed to have money flow to me. I am guaranteed to have life give me opportunities, right? Because when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, right? So what are we doing with the opportunities that we're given? Are we grateful? So gratitude is another component to this program. Are we grateful? I forgive myself for any wrongdoings, yes. So would you like to let go of anything that's still stuck in there that might feel a little stagnant, stubborn, resistant to change? Would you like to know that it's safe for you to move forward? Get out of your comfort zone when it comes to your money and abundance. And would you like to know that it's safe to let go of times in your life where you felt abandoned or even abused in situations as a result of some money blocks? Let's let that go on all levels because that doesn't feel like it even belongs to you. Okay, so I also feel like somebody might feel like money is corrupt. Money is corrupt, right? Like it's like if you think a bank is corrupt or the government's corrupt, the organizations behind the money, right? Bell Alliant. Shall I go on, right? So if you visualize using a manifesting and abundance tool, which is looking into the future if money were limitless, then see if money were limitless, life were limitless, and using visualization, see yourself now, your relationship with money, if things are limitless and abundant. Feels healthy, doesn't it? And what are you doing? What are your exchanges like with other people? What are you doing for a living? Do you work? What do you do for a good time? How do you use the money? Do you give to others freely? Do you receive freely, or is there still something going on with you receiving? Because I get there's a creative block. There's someone watching that feels like there isn't a flow with their creativity right now. Like they can't be as creative as they would like to be. So would you like to let go of that block? Would you like to know that it's safe to open up to your heart space, to let your heart sing more, and that it's safe for you to be who you are, to trust yourself, as well that it's safe for you to start trusting others now? Good. Someone really needed that. It's almost like they had a pinched nerve in their back and it was causing them pain, issues, things like that, a lot of pain. So would you like to start trusting yourself in the sense that you are on the right path, that you are exactly where you're meant to be? Nothing bad will happen to you. Okay, it's like this forgiveness piece that's coming up. It almost feels like there's someone watching who just can't let go of the past, and that's actually what's blocking them financially. So would you like to know that it's safe to let go of anything or anyone that hurt you in the past, any wrongdoings, including yourself? Just offering forgiveness to your heart and allowing that energy to flow through your chakras now. Let's shift the energy over to openness, oneness, connection with the universe, connection with your life, trusting that it is safe for you to now start listening inward. Nothing bad will happen to you. Good. Would you like to know that it's safe to have fun? And would you like to know Creator's definition of what it is to truly have fun and be in oneness with your heart and have fun at the same time? Good. And I'm also seeing someone like ready to move forward, but they're like, oh no, there's still some fear in there. It's like, yes, if you look into the future, do you see yourself happy, having fun, or do you see yourself still blocking yourself in the future? A lot of times people in their manifestation work will still create blocks in their visualization. It's crazy. Like that's how blocked they are. So I am in the right place at the right time doing the right thing. No coincidences came up, right? No, that just reminds me of my dream I had last night. For some reason, the word coincidence popped up. Now I'm seeing it. No idea why. So the energy just feels really off. So would you like to clear and cleanse anything that's holding you back from living your true, authentic lifestyle, being in your personality that you're meant to be in? Would you like to know that it's safe for you on all levels to open up spiritually to the moment and start living in the present instead of holding on to all of this heaviness, all of this emotional baggage? Would you like to free up your time as well so you can start doing the things that you love to do? And muscle test on that one. Is this download right for me? Okay. So when it comes to the energy of right timing, I feel like not everybody has that belief system. Some people don't believe that everything happens for a reason, and it feels like there's someone who just feels really off about that. They're like resisting believing that things are happening for a reason. So would you like to clear, cancel, cut, and delete any limiting beliefs that you have around things having meaning, life having meaning, but also things having meaning? Would you like to know that it's safe to open up to healing any belongings that you might already own? Just offering some healing to your belongings. Good. I'm getting the word control, control, control. What's happening here is we want to control how the money is spent. And often when we ask the universe, how can I serve today? How can I put forward? That means we're actually going to start listening to what the universe wants us to do with the money, not what our logical brain wants us to do with the money. So would you like to know that it's safe to listen to what the universe's messages are speaking directly to you, what they're saying to you, what your intuitive energy is actually communicating to you so you can start taking action right now in this moment? Good. Okay, so there's someone who feels really blocked future-wise. It's like, okay, I can heal the past, but I still don't believe that you can predict the future, okay? We're not trying to predict the future here. We're trying to be in the moment. And then as we're in the moment, we're working on opening up all of our channels so we can breathe, so we can be pain-free, so we can be stress-free, so we can be comfortable in our bodies, so we're not worrying, so we're feeling carefree, so we're holding love in our heart, so we're letting go of any negative energies that we're feeling, any negative attachments that we have to money, any negative energy that we're, again, feeling in our physical body. And when we do that completely, I'm talking really open up your energy right now. Come into a space of gratitude, forgiveness. Notice how your body shifts just doing that. Get your body relaxed. I mean it. Take the time. Pause this if you need to get comfortable. It's okay. There's no judgment here. And what we're going to do is, as that starts to feel more comfortable for you, take that pain out of your body. Take that resistance out of your body. The part that's like clenching the jaw, the part that's still worrying, the part that's holding your phone, the part of you that is concerned about what's going on in the background, the part of you that's concerned about your work right now. Come into your heart space now. It's okay if you don't feel perfect, but if you feel better, that's a good thing. Close your eyes. Picture you sitting alone on a beach. And if you don't like the beach, maybe be near a river. If you like the river, pick a place you like. Notice how it feels to be alone. Can you find peace being alone? Can you connect to nature? Just Mother Nature. Trusting how free Mother Nature is, the feeling of freedom. It doesn't cost any money to be in nature. It doesn't cost any money to visualize this. Notice how it feels to be near the water. See the water purifying you, trusting it doesn't cost any money to have this water of the river or the beach, the ocean. Noticing how good it feels to feel free in your body, free in your mind, cleansing yourself with the water. And now bring in a little breeze, a nice temperature, noticing how nice that air feels in your lungs, trusting that the air that you're breathing is free. Feel into that gratitude of life, trusting that there are new beginnings coming in for you, trusting that you can love yourself in this moment. Just noticing how good it feels to not be holding your wallet or thinking about your wallet. But if you need your phone, maybe you have a bag there. So if you need to call someone, a friend, if you need anything, they're there for you. So your friends still exist, your family still exists. Think about how grateful you are for your friends and your family, that you can call them anytime you want, that you have access to getting in touch with those people at any given time. Maybe you own a computer as well. You can have your computer in your bag too, trusting that if you want to get online to do a few things, you have access to that. And then let's bring some food in, some fresh fruit or vegetables or something that's really healthy for you. Just feel into the vibrancy of how good it feels to have fresh fruits and fresh vegetables. Now take a bite of something. And just noticing how good it feels to feel revitalized in your skin, in your thoughts, in your energy field. And I'm going to invite you to see some type of wildlife. Maybe it's a bird or a raccoon. And just say hello to the wildlife. And notice your connection to that living thing. It also has a heart. Feel the warmth and the love from that wildlife. Noticing your connection to it, how free it is. It doesn't cost you anything to see or experience this beautiful connection. And just have a glass of water there. Take a drink of that water. Notice how nice it is to refresh your body and your mood with the water. And it's clean and filtered water. I'm going to invite you to pick one word that comes to your mind. You can share it in the comments. What does that word mean to you? What does that word mean to you? If you were to describe that word to someone that didn't understand that word, how would you explain that word to that person? And just trust that that word is now going to have a different meaning to you. There's a message in that, there's a sign or a symbol in that. And just notice what comes in over the next 37 hours, okay? Notice if you see that word more, because you're setting the intention for that to hold more meaning or for it to pop up in your energy field more. And this is also the power of intention, the power of creation, okay? So we're going to integrate all that energy, trusting that there was a message in this for you. With Theta Healing Downloads, we always get what we need, okay? So keep living, keep enjoying life. I would love to see people coming into this program. Take your time with it, even if you can't afford it right now. There's lots of time to hop in. It's no big deal. You can also catch the replay of this in my VIP membership, along with many, many other downloads and programs and support. You can email me as much as you want, and I will do clearings and healings based on what you're saying in that program. So love and light, guys. Have an awesome day. Thanks so much for being here, and bye for now.